memory of Dell would have to be when he was about 2 years old. He would play this little game where he would run back and forth from his parents' room to the living room window with so much joy, with so much laughter, and so much energy. At the time, I used to wonder to myself, what is he doing? But he displayed a freedom that most children have, and it became very infectious in a way that I'm learning and choosing to smile and laugh more as well.
So the fondest memories that I have of Dale, which are very many, the one I chose was all our early mornings sitting on the porch talking trash, whether it was about other people or each other. Sometimes we had some of the deepest conversations. It was a really precious moment that I'll always miss. We talked about future, past, everything, and I'm gonna miss that dearly.
Yeah, this is Tim from up the street, man. I'm Bishop. I remember so much about Dale, man. He was a good person, man. He was like my best friend, man. He was so genuine, you know what I mean? I remember him getting up in the morning, every morning, especially in the summer, coming to get me, you know what I mean? And us chilling, going to Michigan. Michigan was one of the best times to get away from the hood, get away from the city. You know what I mean? I remember nights talking to his granny, laying up in Michigan, man. It was so relaxing as a shorty, man, and just the peace and quiet. Man, Dale had the biggest sense of humor as well, man. And he was my guy, he was my brother, you know what I'm saying? We was thick as thieves, man. I remember Dale being the beast on it, and when cause he was bigger than everybody, he started getting big, so we was like, man, you gotta get better, you gotta get better at this game. Man, once he got that rim in his backyard, man, he was the best on the block, in the area at that age, at that size, man. He was a beast. And so much I miss about that dude, man.
Man, it's kind of hard to make this video because I got so many memories with bro, man. I'm gonna try to be quick, but it's so many videos, from childhood to up until 1998. It's kind of hard to make this video, man, because like I said, there's so many memories, man. And it's kind of hard to believe it's coming up on 20 years. But I mean, I've been knowing Dale since as far back as I can remember, growing up across the street. You know, I can remember bro from, like I said, so it's diapers, you know, so I got a lot of memories from the fights when we was young to the trips to Michigan, growing up. There's so much to talk about, but I guess the main thing that really stick out to me to this day is the fact that, you know, Dale, you know, he wanted to be a pilot, and You know, we used to be playing basketball, like just kicking and doing whatever we was doing. And anytime a plane would fly past, he'll know what airline it was just by looking up. I mean, it's 30,000 feet up in the air. I don't know how he knew. He knew by the colors, by the wings. I don't know. He'll just shout it out, Southwest, United, or whatever it was, you know. And to this day, that's something we still laugh and joke about, something that still stand out. Something when a plane fly by sometimes, I think of bro because of that reason alone. And that's just one of the many memories I got of Wendell Tucker Jr. that still stick out to me to this day, 20 years later.
So fast. How could it be that our sweet memories would be ours?
Well, let's see. My fondest memory of Dell is quite a few because he honestly was just a great kid. He just was a kid until the end, to be honest. Even at 15, he just still liked games. I feel like my own son reminds me a lot of him, just having that old soul and just still being a kid at heart. So I see Dale a lot in him. I just remember buying him some gym shoes that he just wanted to have. He just had to have them. And he loved them and took care of them like no other kid would take care of really anything. Now that I have kids, it was a great thing that he did to just take care of his possessions. But the only thing that gives me peace with Dale not being here is the fact that he is with one of the loves of my life and his best friend, his absolute best friend, and that's my grandma, because they were best friends. So it's been 20 years. Time has gone by and our lives have gone on, and we've taken care of Deidre, Natalie, and Wendell. But there's not a day that goes by where we don't think about you and we don't miss you. Love you, Natalie, Wendell, and Deidre.
Living without you, 'cause you are my sister, my strength and my pride. Only God may know why. Still I will get back.
If you can let yours go now, go ahead and let it go. All right, everybody together. Everybody together. Say, we love you, Wendell Jr.